Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to Bloodlines Extreme. So guys, Happy New Year. So I decided to record like 8 or 9 hours before I usually do. I usually record in the AM hours, like 2 or 3 AM, because it's pretty quiet and I don't sleep at night anyway. But I decided to record way earlier because of the fireworks today. So if you guys hear some fireworks on the background, there's nothing I really can like do about it. It's New Year, so people love to throw stuff in the air for some reason. I never liked that. Never enjoyed that. It's always super annoying. But hey, it is what it is. So let's keep going. So yeah, before I actually go talk to Flynn here to get the magazine for Emalia, which is the quest we still need to do here in Hollywood. Let me actually go back to Abram's place, the jewelry here, because I don't think I got the Pearl of Dubai in the last episode, and I want to get it now just to get this out of the way, so I don't need to like keep remembering this. So let's just do it. So I'll tell you guys a quick New Year's story while we do the Emalia quest, because it's kind of a long one. Like, we just need to walk around a lot for some reason. So let's just feed on this lady here. So if you guys remember, this mod adds different models and stuff, but as you can see, this lady is still super weird. This model never looked good. So I don't know if that one is added by one of the mods, or if this is like a one that is also present in the vanilla game. I'm not sure. But the fact that it never looked good doesn't change really. There's other ones that this mod actually makes them look like way better, but
Evening.
all right.
Here. And thanks again for your help.
Thank you. Okay, so I can already use it too, so the research is decent. So we have 9 XP. I still need to raise my research some more. So probably I'll have to put another point in intelligence here. But I really want to raise my strength right now. The last melee point is accounted for, so I really need to raise this. But right now I'm not going to put points on anything. Let's just chill for a bit. Also, we're going to be doing the Mythic quest and probably the library quest today too. So we'll see how many points I can pull here. But I really want to raise my damage. And yeah, the library quest boss, that guy, the La Sombra guy, is going to be very annoying too. Alright, so we just need to get the magazine for Emalia here. Alright, so quick story. I already told this story before in other playthroughs, but I don't remember if I told this in a Vampire playthrough specifically. So I used to live in the capital of my state here. My state here in Brazil is called Minas Gerais, and the capital is called Belo Horizonte. And I moved there for university purposes.
What can I?
Let me just get the magazine.
Yeah. Sure.
There you go. Maybe if I negotiated here, I would get like a discount or something, but odds are not really. So I moved there and I lived there for like about 5 years. A little bit more than that. And back then I had 3 or 4 different tabletop RPG groups. So we had one that played Vampire, we had one that played I'm stuck. Oh, thank you. I thought I was not going to be able to do the transition anymore. So we had one that played Vampire, we had one that played Werewolf. We had one that was playing back then the 3rd edition Dungeons and Dragons, but the Brazilian version, which is called Tormenta. And we also had one that was kind of slow going. We played only a few times. That we were playing D&D 3rd edition too, 3.5, but we were playing on Ravenloft. So if you guys don't know that, it's a scenario / campaign world, campaign setting for Dungeons and Dragons that is basically it's like a world that is divided in several different districts. They're not called districts, but I don't remember the word that they would use in that situation. And each one of those districts was ruled by one of the classic monsters. So the Frankenstein's creature, or the Doctor, I don't know. Dracula, the Mummy, and so on. So it's like a horror / medieval setting for D&D, so we would play that too. So we had all of these groups going. So because of that, I actually had contact with tons of people. I've never been like more popular, really. And funnily enough, I was only the dungeon master for one of the groups, so the other ones actually had different like narrators and dungeon masters and stuff. So I was more of a player than a dungeon master back then. And back then, I mean, I was already like 21, 22. But yeah, it's already back then, as you can imagine, time is passing by. Let me just deliver this thing here to Emalia real quick.
Hey,
Hey, there you go.
you did? Oh,
Come on, give me some money back. Come on, how much did she give me back? She did like... I wasted like 500 bucks on this. Come on, give me like 250 or something. Well, alright. Given how this mod works, the fact that I even got anything here is already something to cheer. So you know what? I'm not going to complain. So yeah. So then, it was like New Year's for like the second year I was there. And one thing about me, I hate parties. I hate like people together in enclosed spaces in any situation. I love heavy metal. I've never gone to like any show once because I hate that particular situation. I just can't deal with like too many people in one spot, you know. I just can't. Not only because of the heat and like you feel like enclosure and stuff, but stupid things always happens when you have like this much people in one place, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't want to like pay for the stupidity of other people. Like a guy's drunk and like start throwing like you know, glass stuff around, glass cups and so on. Not cups. Forgot the name of the. Yeah, the place in which the drinks are in. Okay, I forgot the bottle. There you go, glass bottles. Jesus Christ, looks like I'm drunk. So yeah, I hate these types of situations always, so I don't go to these types of parties. So I don't care about New Year's, I don't care about Christmas Eve, I don't care about any of that. I only care about Halloween, really. This is the only one that I care about. Which is funny because, as I told you guys before, no one cares about Halloween here, really. Most people don't know even what it is. It's not part of our culture at all. Only rich people do that, really, for the most part. Parties and stuff. And no trick-or-treating or anything like that. So, because of that, I usually stay home or go like to dinners and stuff with like family or things like that. I don't go to parties. I don't like it at all. So, that particular year, I was playing World of Warcraft Hardcore. It was my first year playing on the Blizzard server. So I was playing every day, like a few hours per day. I was not like losing like classes or anything because like I was not choosing the game over the university or anything like that. I was not like on that level, but I was very like enthralled by the game. I was very interested, so I was playing it a lot. So that particular day was New Year's Eve. I just like bought a Pepsi and some snacks and stuff. I was like, I'm going to spend the night because I won't be able to sleep anyway because of the fireworks. So I'm going to spend the night playing World of Warcraft. And I'm going to create a new character that I've never used before. So I created a Night Elf Lady. I'm going to use this Haven here for this quest because it's quicker. And the first quest is here anyway. So I decided to create a Night Elf Lady warrior. And I just started to leveling her up. Oh, I need to check the PC first. Hopefully the PC is still here. It is, great. Yeah, so, oh, Jesus Christ, 6 emails. Let's check these emails first. The cost, megahertz. So as I told you guys before, the emails for this quest particularly are more beefed up, so they have more information if you need more. The library quest, there you go. The smoke shop, we'll do that too. Princess promoting you. Jeanette. Oh, this one is from Gary. This is the first quest for the posters quest. So yeah, I'll probably do it just so you guys can see it, how it is. Cheap Rolex. So yeah, that particular day I was just leveling up the Night Elf Lady. And then a guy that was part of my Werewolf, the Apocalypse group, he called me and he was in a party in like a club or something. It was not that far from my house. And it was like 11 p.m. of the 31st, you know, so it was like 1 hour before. And he called me, he was like, oh, Happy New Year's and all that stuff. We were kind of tight back then. So he used to call me sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Let me see if I can open this real quick. Let's see. So yeah, he called me that day and I was playing World of Warcraft. And he was like, Happy New Year's and all that stuff. Oh, I still don't have enough. Yeah, when I have enough, I'll come back here. Well, I could put a point here now, I guess. I'll have to put a point here anyway. I think. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so he called me, said all that stuff, and I explained to him, no, I'm back home here, and I'm playing World of Warcraft and all that stuff. And he was kind of mad because he was like, why did you told me anything? I would bring you to the party and stuff, like free drinks and stuff, and I don't drink, so that's irrelevant. But he was like, why did you told me? I would have called you and like I would have like brought you in and like bring a car to get you and so on.
Took a trip.
So I said to him, man, I don't like that kind of stuff at all. So I'm super glad that you guys are enjoying it and so on. But that's just not my thing. And he was annoyed. And after that, when I meet him again, he was trying to convince me, man, you should like go out more and so on. The party was good and all that stuff. But I never cared, to be honest. This is not a story that has like an amazing thing happening to it. It's just like an example of how people are different. So I really couldn't care less about, I need to get the megahertz thing, right? Couldn't care less about these types of parties. So if I can spend time like playing a game that I like, or watching a movie that I like, or watching like Japanese animations and so on, instead of going to a party or like a thing that I don't like going, I would much rather do that than like pretending to be someone that I'm not, especially at this age. I'm not 15 anymore, you know what I mean? I'm way closer to my 40s than I am my 20s. So I really have no reason to like pretend anymore, you know what I mean? And I didn't pretend even back then, imagine now. So yeah, I'd much rather like do something that I like than something that I don't like. So if that happens to you too, and you have like the choice, like you either can pretend that you care, and you can go to these parties and places that you don't want to go and don't want to be associated with, and so on. Or if you're like me, you don't drink and you're going to a place where everybody's drunk and so on. Just don't do it. Even if you like lose a friend or two or something like that, which is very difficult to do if you're just like skipping a party or something. Unless it's like a birthday party, but that's a different story, obviously. Just don't do it. You know? Just choose yourself. And if people say like, for example, I like Japanese animations, right? If people say to me, you're such a kid, how can you have a full beard and like enjoy like Sailor Moon or something like that? Fuck them. Has always been my instance. That's how I always dealt with people that don't understand or don't like or think it's childish to like this or that. You play RPGs, why are you not like looking for ladies in the night and so on? It's because I don't care. It's just, I will have a much better time playing RPGs and so on. Just something that I enjoy doing way more, you know. So that's the thing. Just be yourself. Just do yourself. Just, you know. I never cared all that much what people said and so on. So that's the gist. So that's the point of the whole story, really. The story doesn't have anything amazing about it. It's just that I never forget that every time New Year's arrives, I'm like, oh yeah, that time the guy called me and was mad that I didn't want to go to the party. Or I didn't even warn him that I wasn't going to any parties and so on. That's kind of silly, you know? Alright, so we got one done. So we need to get the second one here. You guys know I always forget the keys. This one, as you can see, has 3 emails instead of 1. Or 2. I think the base game has 2, like. One for the place and one for the explanation. This one doesn't have a key, it has a camera. So we need to go to the smoke shop. So this version that is in this mod is slightly different than the regular library quest. The library part I think is exactly the same, but the setup is a little bit different, but we'll see. So I'm sorry for the long-winded story here, but at least it has a commendable purpose to it. And every time people say, oh, be yourself and so on, give me examples. Tell me something that you actually lost or changed or don't do because you are being yourself. I don't care about phrases, I care about examples. I think I should talk to this guy first.
Good.
Okay. I'm an actions kind of person. I'm not like, oh, this is so beautiful, this speech, this 1 hour speech that you told and so on. I'm like, what did you do? I don't care what you feel. I only care about what you do. That is 10 trillion times more relevant to me. It's like those people that are always defending like minorities on Twitter, for example. So every time a black person, every time a trans person, a gay person, and so on, suffers some kind of situation. Alright, so I have to go to the pier already. So usually this quest will send me to the shop here on the main street here. But this one is sending me to the pier right away. So yeah, every time I see someone or hear someone talking about defending everybody on Twitter, I'm like, this person is overcompensating. This is not a good person at all. This is a person that likes to think that they are a good person, but they don't actually know what being a good person actually means. They are just being annoying. They are just like a walking, talking flag. You know what I mean? They defend stuff because they need their ego massaged, not because they really care about those people. You know what I mean? They are using them for their own like psychological needs. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have all the check boxes that you could possibly have related to that situation. I had. So or I still have in some cases. So for example, my best friend, a lady on my university days, was a victim of sexual assault. So I know how that is, or how to deal with someone like that had this horrible thing happen to them, and how like personal and damaging it actually is. So I don't need a lecture. My brother's gay, has been gay his entire life, obviously. So I never cared about people being gay or bisexual or pansexual or whatever. Just be what you need to be and so on, as long as you're not bothering anybody. My best friend growing up was a black dude. Still know him. He still lives here around my house. Very nice guy. So yeah, I have all the I have all the flags that you could cross. And even still, I'm not on Twitter like lecturing people. I don't even have a Twitter to begin with. I don't have a political channel and so on and so on. That's my point. Oh wait, damn it, the armor. Forgot to change back. Alright. Oh, lots of talking. Let's get some stuff done. This is a battle for the ages here, two guys using fortitude. That's crazy. Yeah, so this quest is going to be very annoying. The library quest. Very annoying. Because the guy has the La Sombra in the library. He uses the same fighting like mechanisms, the same mechanics that Andre uses. So he teleports to one set of stairs, to another set of stairs, to the top of the room, then to near the center, and so on. So you have to kind of, yeah. If you think about it, Grunfeld Bach, and this place is still bugged as you can see. So Grunfeld Bach, the library guy, and Andre all have the same mechanic really, which is kind of teleporting. They just do it slightly differently, but the logic is the same. And all of those guys are a nightmare for a character like ours here to deal with. but we'll have to deal with it. The library quest is an optional quest, so if we can't do it, we can skip it. But I do want the sword that that guy has. It is the best sword we can get in the game. But I think in the extreme version here, it is like basically a very marginal improvement, I think. So we have this, which is the one we are using right now. The other sword that we can get, the medieval sword, might be like 28 or 29 here, damage potential. But it is better. So even if it's like not like a huge improvement. Alright, find a PC in the closing shop. So you should go to the shop here in the main street. So I apologize if I'm talking too much, but this is like the quote-unquote throwaway episode, because we're going to be doing a bunch of side quests here, the Mythic quests and so on. So I have to do something extra, I guess. So as you can see, the order I think is different in this one. I think before we usually went to the pier for the last, right? For last, I think. But maybe I'm wrong and this was always the order. So these emails might be different too, we'll see. So journal here. The Dane. Okay, so journal 1. I guess not. So journal 5. Okay. So I guess we can already go to the library. Yes. Where's the guy? Usually there's a guy here, an enemy. Is he stuck somewhere? Well, I'm not complaining. See you. That's weird. Am I getting crazy? No, I think there was a vampire here that showed up after you did this. But as I said, the quest changed. Now, I don't know if the quest changed because the unofficial patch like rewrote the quest, or if this is like an extreme version type of feature. I have no idea. I know enough about the vampire mods to kind of piece together where certain things came from, but I don't know enough about the small changes to know like who changed what, really. That's too much of a hassle to know that. Alright, so first let's go to the Nocturne Theater first, because that's the one I'm pretty sure I can do, obviously. Now the library quest, I have no idea. We'll find out together if I can do this or not. So the Nocturne Theater is on this side. So probably I would do the Nocturne Theater, I would do the library, and I'll probably come back here to try to talk to Heather one more time to see if I can save her somehow. So as I said, I'm almost 100% sure she's a goner. But if I could save her, it would be nice. Not like I want her to die, obviously. Good old Heather. Imagine, like, that would be a pretty nice mod. Like Heather's quest. Like, what is she doing while you're out in the night here, dealing with the creatures? How did she get the McFly guy on my bathroom? That would be cool too. Come on, mod people, make it happen. Alright, so Nocturne Theater. So I'm here. Yeah, so one left, two lefts. Okay. And yes, I never ever memorize this ever. So to this day I need to check the map every time I do this. My brain just doesn't work. That's why I don't drive, by the way. I can't memorize maps at all. I can memorize like street names and so on. I just go by visual things. Like, oh, I know where's the place because there's a factory near it, or there's a statue, you know, or there's like a pretty famous like gallery or something like that. Then I know where it is. But if you tell me it's on this street, on this district and so on, I have no idea where to go, you know what I mean? Just, it is what it is. Alright, so I have sneaking 7. That should be good enough for this quest. But I'm the extreme version is a different story. 7 might not be enough for the Kamikaze Zen in Chinatown, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm not going to think about that right now. This is a secondary quest too, so I can postpone it. So I'm really not worried about not being able to complete the secondary quests. I'm way more worried about not being able to complete the main ones, obviously. Because then you can't finish the game. But it's always about the Hellowbrook. The Hellowbrook is always the breaking point. If you build your character wrong, quote unquote, or if you are just simply not strong enough, that one is going to, you know, shit on everything. You need to make that one work. That's one of the reasons I like Clan Quest so much. You don't need to do the Hellowbrook. And I don't have like a problem with the Hellowbrook as a quest or as a concept, as I have with other quests in the game, like the Warriors, for example. The problem with the Hellowbrook is not like the difficulty, is that it's just like a huge fighting section. So you have to have your character geared towards combat, you know what I mean? Alright, so net security. Shrek net. Shrek. Is this wrong? Wait, no, it's correct. No, it isn't. Shrek net. Damn it, I forgot the password, really? That's crazy. Oh wait, no! It is wrong. Oh my god. What I need to do is actually to do this. And then use TrackNet, right? I'm like, oh, storming. So this is a new password. So I was typing the correct thing, but only at the wrong time, basically. Regular James Bond. Alright, so the guy's like right here. Did the guy see me? No. This is very dangerous. If you guys remember, we had trouble with sneaking before, especially in the Larry quest, because sneaking's way, like, has been way nerfed, or really nerfed during the making of the Extreme Mod. So you need to be more careful. Alright, we're good. No joke, this is the earliest I've ever recorded a video for the channel. Like 8 p.m. I never recorded earlier than this. Never. Only if you count like 7 a.m. early. And like 7 a.m. of me like being awake for the whole night. You know what I mean? So it's like the same day, basically. I never recorded like midday or something like that, ever. I always like to record where there's less noise. And I live in a small town, so I don't need to worry about like cars all the time and so on. I also live in a house, not an apartment, so I don't need to worry about people on the left, right, up and down. Okay, so the theater is gone here. So I'm here, so I need to go to the library. Library stand, so right. So 2 rights and the one on the right, okay. So do I have the chalice here? 8 points. If I kill a rat, do I get a point for the chalice? I mean, I don't think so. That would be cool. No. Alright, but having the chalice is already good. We're definitely going to need it. This is going to be another super long one. There's no way this is going to be quick. That said, I don't think he's going to be like as strong as Andre. I forgot to count the rights that I need to count here. But I think the library is here. It is. It's the only one that has this type of entrance. Alright, so how am I going to do this? Differently from Andre, I can't wait for the guy to come and like teleport to my position, so I can't be static on this fight. Because this guy has an automatic weapon, he has a ranged weapon. Andre doesn't. He summons stuff. I'm stuck. I really am stuck. Oh man, I'm totally stuck. Oh my god. No way. Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh my god. I have to redo probably a part of the theater here, so I apologize about that, but yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. So let's see. Is the quest complete? No, not here. Yes. Man, that's so annoying. Maybe I clicked too much. Maybe oh, almost failed the quest there. Forgot that I need to be stealthy. Yeah, so I don't know what happened there, but yeah. I got stuck, I think, in the place that you need to put the... What's the name? The fuses? Not the fuses, it's the other thing. I forgot the name of the item. So I think I need to go to this direction. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the item after I do the thing. I'm wrong. Man, that's... that kills the entire thing. The rhythm is gone. Okay, so 10. So I'm here. Okay, so... just went too early. Let me in. So I'm going to save inside here just in case. I was not expecting to get stuck here first time. The only bug that I ever had here, actually I had two bugs. One, I wasn't able to press the button upstairs in the gallery, and the other one, I was not able to call the elevator down. The elevator got stuck, probably because of the creature that is inside the elevator. There you go. The vacuum tubes, that's it. I'm like the fuses. Alright, it's working. Come on, elevator. I'm the only one. Do you guys remember this shoe? When you see here, I always remember of the Titanic movie. When I see this partition that the Titanic used to separate the workers from the paying customers and the bigwigs on the ship. Now I always remember the water coming in and the guys getting stuck down there. And there was this partition thing. The Titanic is one of those that even given how brutal the movie can be sometimes, the actual reality was 10 times worse. In these types of situations, the humanity is just completely gone, right? People are barely, you can barely recognize people as humans in these types of situations. So a lot of people straight up were not able to save themselves because they got killed, basically. Someone locked them somewhere, or a part of the crew was locked in this place or that place, and so on and so on. So even though the movie is quite brutal, truth is, odds are, the reality was 10 times worse. And not because it was real and the other one's a movie, but I mean, the situations portrayed were, in my opinion, very sanitized. Probably happened way worse stuff during those few hours there. Or maybe it was just a couple of hours and the ship was down. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while since I saw the movie. Okay, so I think this is the first side. Oh, I'm wrong. Great. I'm like, something's wrong. Yeah, did you get the card on this side here first? So my instinct during these types of quests is to always be stealthy. But I'm pretty sure that in this quest it doesn't matter if the guards find you or something like that. I don't think it's relevant to the quest at all. But I could be wrong. Actually, let's check. Better refrain from attracting attention by killing everyone. So I can't kill everyone, but I probably can feed on a guard without too much trouble, I guess. Alright. So no fireworks so far, but we are, by my count here, more than 3 hours and a half away here. So it should be good. So insert. Unlock. Alright, so I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't even know if it's doable. We'll find out. I'm going to use fortitude like little by little. I'm not going to use a whole lot in the beginning here because I'll be able to hide in different spots, so I won't need fortitude up all the time. Alright, this one is going to be a challenge, aka annoying. Oh hey, there's more guys this time. There's like 3 guys. Alright, dude, you're free. Go. I need to wait for the combat thing to go. Oh, I can already get a sword. Bronze sword. So let's check. So yeah, it's a very like marginal improvement, but the lethality is better here. So yeah, let's go with this. Wake up.
Get the fuck out of here.
So as you can see, it's a new version of the dialogue. It
seems that these final nights has brought us together once again. I see you've begun to embrace the beast within you. I smell the sweetest blood of my brethren upon your very hands. But enough with the pleasantries. Witness the power of my flesh transformed into the vessel of your destruction. Farewell, young Cainite.
Sure. Hilarious. And by the way, I know what you're doing, going around to recruit in any way members for the Sabbat. Time to die now, and I say farewell. Oh, I didn't know I needed to activate the thing right away. So as I said, this one's going to be very annoying. So he goes to that side. Yeah, so I guess sometimes I just need to go and meet the guy here. This boss has only one difference from what's the name of the guy? Andre? Which is when he's halfway down his health, he actually stops teleporting around and he starts just going for you. Gunning for you, which is exactly what I want. Alright, come on! Come on, bro. Zigzag, zigzag. Come on, frenzy. That actually helps me. Where's the guy? Oh, it actually worked. The zigzag. He got shook. He was like, where do I shoot? Where do I shoot? Nah, man. No way. Yeah, zigzagging does work in this boss. There you go. Nice tip, guys. Just zigzag around. It does work. That's crazy. Come on, he's almost halfway. I'm going to be honest, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, I forgot to zigzag. Sorry. Alright, so now I need to use my chalice here. Yeah, let's use the chalice. I'm not going to use the blood packs for this. I'm wasting a little bit of healing here, but to be honest, it's fine. It's better than using the blood packs. Alright, so he should be stopping pretty soon. Hasn't yet. Where is he? Oh, shooting from this side now, huh? He stopped. Alright. Come down the stairs, bro. This is not helping me. Oh, come on, really? Okay. Alright, we did it. Oh, he was actually using the Shingunto, huh? So I could get the broadsword before the fight. Yeah, so the guy that developed this knew that if you are playing with a melee guy, you needed some help here. So hopefully Beckett will give me some reward for this quest here. I really need it. At least the next quest we can do here, we need to do today, is not combat based. Yeah, that went well actually. I think if I had used just a blood pack, it would be fine. So I guess if you're in this situation here and you have decent amount of blood points in your chalice, you can just avoid doing this. So I'm not going to feed on the guards here. I'm going to kind of to gamble that I'm not going to frenzy. Just in case, like to avoid the quest like breaking or something like that. But yeah, I can frenzy at like any moment here. That's a problem. Actually, I just killed the guy. Oh, I thought like I would get a point for the chalice. Nope. I still don't understand what are those, to be honest. Look like a telescope. James Webb here. Alright, so I'll have to feed at least one of like a few rats before I go to the streets. A gangrel frenzy randomly is the worst thing you could possibly deal with. Probably the only thing that would be worse is like a Nosferatu or like a gangrel with protein like activated. But I don't know if frenzy like removes the protein. I don't frenzy a whole lot, so I don't know the rules. Wrong. Here. So as I said before, if we had the blood timer on this mod too, man, that would be annoying. That would be so annoying. Because right now, for example, I would like 100% need to feed. Otherwise, I would probably die. I would probably not have enough time here. So let me get a few red seed here just to get me above the danger threshold here. That's one of the things I like the most about Vampire actually, which is it's way more dangerous to have like a low amount of blood in your blood pool than it is to actually have a low HP. Because the HP you can just feed on someone or use blood heal. But for blood, if you are in a situation in which you can't feed on anyone or you need to move before you can feed on someone, You can just frenzy along the way, right? You don't frenzy because you have a low HP. You just frenzy because when you have a low amount of blood. Or a lower amount of blood. I have no idea where this one goes. Hopefully outside. We'll see. As always, just living and winging. Okay. No music. Oh man, this is your lucky day. I almost killed the guy. I saw the icon. I almost pressed the finishing button here. That was very dumb. But I was able to avoid it. Okay, hopefully this guy's not going to call reinforcements here. Let's just go before he wakes up. Alright, so let's go home real quick. Let's see if I can get a new dialogue for good old Heather here. Alright. Alright, so up next, let's go to Hollywood. I need to get... I need to do the third part of the quest for Mitnick. Let's see if I'm going to get any rewards here. I don't think so. Maybe I need to get the email first. What the hell are you doing here, bro? Never seen that before. I thought he was waiting on me. That was so weird. Because I've never seen that before. So the moment I saw it in the corner of my eye, I was like, what the hell is happening? Is this like a new NPC? It took me like half a second to be like, oh, it's the cop. That was so weird. 9 lives. Oh yeah, we have to save this guy again. Good old Ash. Where's Heather? She's probably in the bathroom. Well, I'm gonna wait. So, email. So, Metalhead. Library. Excellent. There you go. So my friend Scott told me that you interrupted a Sabbath ritual at the library, saving him. He was really scared. Now he'll make sure the access to the chamber will be cut off definitely. Thank you for the work and check your mailbox. I left some gift. There you go. Okay. So is he still here? Yeah. There he is. My man. We'll talk later. Where's Heather? My god. She has to be in the bathroom. Is she stuck?
I'm so...
Come, Heather. She is stuck. Oh, that's a problem. If she's stuck on this animation, I don't think I can talk to her. Well, there's one way to do this. I need to feed on her, maybe?
Master?
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That is not what I wanted to do there.
Master?
I don't care about how she dresses. As I said, I'm not like 15 anymore. I don't care about if she's dressing hotly or not. Not relevant to me. Oh yeah, the posters quest. We have that also. Let me think. So we have some things for the posters here. Let me check this thing here first. Okay, so we'll be doing this one. The Tap Hotel. Oh yeah, we need to get that tape from the... Yeah, we need to do the Gargoyle quest to do that. We'll be postponing that for a while. Probably forever. The only other one that I can get is that one in Santa Monica, and I already got it. This one. Jock Shot. Emalia. Oh. So this was when she was still working. Well. Yeah, so we'll postpone that for now. Maybe I have this tape somewhere, but one of the items will be, for sure, on the Asian theater. And we have that other chalice in Chinatown. When we have the star, the throwing star, at like, what's the name of the guy? Wong Ho's office in the Red Dragon, or at the Red Dragon. So yeah, there's no reason to start this quest right now because I don't have all the items anyway. Yeah, so let's just go and do the tangled web thing. So let's see if I'm going to forget the key again. Alright. Okay. Let's just drinking some water here. Oh, he gave me a blood pack. 2 blood packs, okay. Wow, that's a decent reward, I would say. Huh, I didn't know that. So maybe using just a blood pack instead of the chalice here would be better. Because now that I know that I can get blood packs, that means that I could offset the waste. Or the usage. But I'm not sure about that. I still think the chalice is a better idea there. Yeah, postponing the gargoyle quest is brutal. Because the artifact that you can get is so powerful. That said, the most important artifact we will get 100%, which is the Key of Alamet. The one that adds the soak ratings to
Need a ride?
the defenses. The extras. That is the one that we cannot miss. But luckily that one is attached to a main quest, so we can't miss, really. Oh yeah, by the way, the Giovanni Mansion, as far as I know, is normal. So you don't need to fight the Giovannis, which is... When I arrived there, I was like, oh no, this is Extreme Bloodlines. What are the odds that the game's going to force me to fight this guy? But I don't think, as far as I can remember, you need to fight anybody here. Oh, here, not here, there. Ooh. Damn it. So annoying. Exactly where I needed to go. Oh, now you're moving. Awesome. That's very annoying. Thought that was a crash. Yeah, I should have saved on the inside. I don't know why I saved on the outside. Just for like an extra loading screen here. Alright, so the guy's going to come in this direction, right? So let's just wait. So I don't know if he's going to do like the full loop here, or if he's going to go back that way. This is not a good setup for me. Where are you going? Alright, the game just helped me there. He should have stopped to check, but he didn't. I'll take it. I thought there was a key here. Nope. Operations. From operations. Here. Oh, sorry. Yes. I think this one is the same. The password, I mean. So some passwords are different, but also a bunch of them are the same. Especially the less relevant ones. Or the least relevant ones. Ah, this is horrible. Oh, he did not see me.
Hey, who's there?
That was very close. Okay, so safe. This one's the same too. Unlock. Sure. Net. Security.
Hey, where'd they go?
Who knows? Done with the wind. Shrek. Net. Okay. Alright, so another item for the Posters quest. Pull toy. So since we have so many items in Chinatown for the Posters quest, and I postponed the Gargoyle quest too. I mean, I could start a fight with the Gargoyle and then get the tape and just not fight him all the way. I guess that's doable.
Huh?
How much money do I have actually? Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, this guy is locked in on me here. So I'll just have to go for it. Let's hope for the best here. I need to wait for that guy to go. Come on, bro. Thank you. Man, I got the worst setup that I could get here. Just, the guys are stopping on all the places I wish they wouldn't. Okay, so let me double check here. So I just need to go back to the Haven one more time. The gargoyle. We already can go to Chinatown. Not doing this one either. This one is later. Yeah, so I think I've done everything. I've done the library quests. I've done the Malia quests. I've done the computer thing. Yeah, I think I've done everything.
Hop in.
So let's just go into the Kamikaze Zen real quick. But I need to go back to get the key. So far, I haven't forgotten the key, really. Which is a miracle. Might actually be a first. And I don't know what this guy's saying, but it's probably pissed off. This building here reminds me of Prelude 2. In Prelude Chapter 2, your haven's kind of a derelict, like abandoned church. And you have like a room in like the attic of the church, in the upper sections. It looks amazing. Hopefully they are working on fixing the museum for the next version of the Prelude 2 mod, so we can play on that channel. Sorry.
Master?
I didn't want to do that to you, but I pressed the wrong thing, so whatever. So 3 emails. So as you can see, it's way better explain what you need to do and stuff. Alright, so let's just get this done. And that will be it for us in 2024. So I already have a couple of other mods that I would like to play, but I'm not going to talk about them yet. We'll talk about them later. But both of those are mods that we haven't played yet. And it's funny, I didn't play vanilla yet on the channel either. But that's one that I don't know if people would even like want to watch. Because at this point, everybody that has played this game has played the vanilla game, obviously. Did I get the key? Oh, see? Finally forgot one. Well, at least I remembered here. That wasn't so bad. But yeah, to keep the tradition alive, I needed to forget. And forget I did. Oh man. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Oh, that's a very cool key, actually. Can I look at it again? Oh, damn it. It was just added to my access cards here. Eh. Every time I read werewolves, I remember about my werewolf RPG group. And the fact that even though I enjoy vampires more, and I enjoy Vampire the Masquerade, like the version, the storytelling section of the storyteller like system for the vampire side, I enjoy more.
Going somewhere?
But that said, actually playing werewolf is better because it feels more like what I usually play, which is Dungeons and Dragons. It's more combat oriented, you know. Vampire could play like an entire session without having to spend like a blood point. Just talking and using your talents and skills and so on. Or using like non-damaging disciplines. Not that that's bad, but that's not what I usually would play with. One thing that I learned while being like a dungeon master for like the longest time, for like a decade, for more than a decade really, was there's no point in giving your players a bunch of cool stuff on their character sheet if they are never going to use it. So every time I would like build like an adventure. Oh, where's the? There should be like an artifact here, right? Oh, here. So what did we get? I don't know which one is this one. Oh, I can't use it. Oh, that's brutal. I need a research of 8. Well, so I was going to put a point in intelligence anyway, so the next point is going to go on research here. Yeah. So even though I know what I need to do in order to have a good time playing Extreme, as you can see, I'm just too stuck on my ways here. I just can't. Oh, item. Let's see. As a reward for your help, sure. So, hooligan. Okay. So as you can see in this version, I have 3 minutes less. That said, it doesn't really matter. In my experience, at least. You usually can finish this one with a lot of time to spare. New bathroom, I think. Oh, this guy's walking around with the gun in hand. He's using a machine gun also. Is it this door or that door? I don't remember which one. I'll try this one. We'll see. Let's see. Scud. I don't know what that means. Damn. 6871. Okay. So I don't think I need anything else from anywhere else here. Here. Vault. Here. So there's one item for the Posters quest inside the vault too. Forgot the name of it. Oh, Twilight, really? Alright, we did it. So I just need to get the item from the vault and we're good to go. Money. So how much money is that? 11. I don't just need one more point for this and I can activate the next artifact. I could just do real quick the Ox quest just to get the... Oh, Jesus, bro. Oh, that's way too close. I haven't saved it, I don't think. Oh, man. I was not expecting the guy to be like right here. So as I was saying before this guy almost killed me here. I'm going to do the first Ox quest real quick just to get the extra point to put on research before I forget. Because usually from one episode to the next, I can forget what I was like saving points for, you know? Naturally, before I record every episode of anything, I at least like skim through the episode that I recorded before, just to be sure of like what I'm doing. But sometimes you just can straight up forget, you know? especially when you are playing more than one game for the channel, you know. And yeah, more than once I'm like, oh, I need to feed, and I'm playing a game that is not Bloodlines. It has nothing to do with anything. I'm like, oh my god, one game is like invading the other game in my brain. That is not good. I'm like playing Legend of Mana. Where are the damn vampires? Well, you're not gonna find him, bro. Firework, the first one of the night. Just heard one. We're close.
I will do. I knew.
Thank you. See it? So the eye harvest. This is the quickest one I can do here. The good thing about the Ox Quest is that they give you artifacts too. So since I'm going to raise my research, it's going to help with every single one. So my last research point is going to be the last scholarship point that I'm going to get. So I'm not going to put points on intelligence anymore. I don't think I need 10 for this game or for this version. I think I only need 9, which is the amount you need for the final books. So there's a bathroom here now. Not a bathroom. We have just a throne here. Calling this a bathroom is like a huge exaggeration. I didn't even remember to change my armor here. Oh my god, this guy's still alive. Jesus. Alright, the parlor is going to be really bad. Apparently. These guys have a lot of health. That said, bro, you don't beat a gangrel like that. Oh, I didn't have the anaconda yet. Oh, that's a pretty late addition. Where is it? Here. I think in this mod you can also choose which anaconda you are going to get. There's different colors and stuff. Like the taxi, that's a white taxi. You can have like a black one too, if you want to. Okay, so let's just put it here before I forget. Wits +1, that's perfect. More defense. Alright. More defense is always like the best thing that we could possibly get is more defense. That's why the Voce del Morte is so important. So we can even like begin to think about trying like Zigana, for example, after we get the Key of Alamet. There's no way we can do that before. It's just borderline impossible. Not borderline, like I would say it is possible if you spend like 4 blood packs and all of your bullets and so on. Which is just bad. Another thing that you can actually do on Zigana is to like use yourself as a bait and let Yukie just shoot the guy to hell.
You are.
That's actually very complicated to do. So I got the security artifact. So that means that I have security lockpicking 9. So I don't need more lockpicking for the rest of the game. I don't need more hacking for the rest of the game either. Because I also can activate Protean and get the wits here. So that's great. So lockpicking is done, hacking is done, persuasion also done. So we finished several things. Research is going to be 9 with the scholarship points, so research is also done. So I'm literally done with everything that I need to be done with here. So I'm just going to focus on putting points in strength from now on. And later, when you get more points, I'm going to put the points on firearms. That said, we already have 4 in firearms here, so that's decent. I actually just need the book for firearms and like a couple of perception points and we would be good to go. The problem is not going to get enough damage going on the weapons. Oh, 30. That's so cheap. The problem is not getting the points. The problem is actually the bullets. It's a different kind of situation. Alright guys, so that's it. So happy new year guys. If you guys like care about that, I don't really. But if you guys gotta have it, there you have it. And that's it guys, so we'll continue this in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.